There was a girl called Faith. She was 24 years old and very beautiful. She lived in a small village with her mother and father in a simple house. They were not rich, but they had enough. Faith had two friends, Miriam and Naomi, but these girls were not really her friends. They smiled at her face while jealousy burned in their hearts. One morning, Faith went to fetch water at the well. The chief's son, Daniel, was there with his friends. When he saw Faith, he stopped talking and just stared. Good morning, Faith said politely, filling her bucket. Wait, Daniel said. What is your name? Faith, she answered, and quickly walked away. Miriam was hiding behind a tree, watching everything. She had loved Daniel for 3 years. She had tried everything to make him notice her. Now, in one moment, Faith had captured his attention without even trying. That night, Miriam went to Naomi's house. We have to do something about Faith, Miriam said, her hands shaking with anger. Daniel didn't even see me today. He only had eyes for her. Naomi nodded slowly. I know someone, my grandmother's friend. She makes special medicines, things that can change a person's luck or their face. Are you serious? Miriam whispered. Very serious. But we need something of Faith's hair or cloth she has worn, and we need money. The two girls began to plan. Meanwhile, Faith's mother was worried that Daniel came to our house today. She told Faith. He asked your father for permission to court you. Faith's heart jumped. Daniel was handsome and from a good family. What did Papa say? He said yes. But Faith, be careful. I see how Miriam looks at you. She wants what you have. Mama, you worry too much, Faith said. But deep inside, she felt uneasy. The next day, Miriam and Naomi came to visit Faith. They were extra sweet. Faith, we heard about Daniel, Naomi said, hugging her. We are so happy for you. Yes, so happy, Miriam added, though her smile looked painful. You must let us help you prepare for his next visit. Come, let's fix your hair. Faith felt relieved. Maybe her mother was wrong. Maybe her friends really did care for her. As Naomi braided Faith's hair, some strands fell to the ground. When Faith wasn't looking, Miriam quickly picked them up and hid them in her wrapper. There, Naomi said. You look even more beautiful now. That night, Miriam and Naomi met the medicine woman in the forest. She was old and her eyes were strange. You want to destroy beauty? The woman asked.
Yes, Miriam said, handing her Faith's hair and money. The medicine woman laughed. Beauty cannot be destroyed so easily, but it can be. The spell requires a sacrifice. On the night of the full moon, one of you must bring her something to drink. When her beauty fades, it will go to whoever gave her the drink. But the old woman's eyes gleamed. If the girl has a pure heart, the spell will reverse. The poison will return to the sender. Miriam and Naomi looked at each other. Each was thinking the same thing. I will be the one to give it to her. I will be the one who becomes beautiful. The medicine woman gave them a small bottle, 3 drops in her drink, no more, no less. On the night of the full moon, there was a celebration in the village. Daniel would officially announce his intention to marry Faith. Miriam arrived early at Faith's house. I brought palm wine to celebrate, she said cheerfully. She had already put the drops in one cup, but Naomi also arrived, carrying a calabash of juice. For you, my dear friend. She too had added the poison. Faith's mother watched both girls suspiciously. Why are you both bringing drinks? We have our own. We just want to celebrate with our friend, they said together. Faith smiled, not seeing the trap. Thank you both. You are so kind. She reached for Miriam's cup. No, drink mine first. Naomi pushed forward. No, mine, Miriam insisted. They struggled, and both cups fell to the ground, spilling everywhere. Faith's mother gasped. Where the liquids touched the earth, the ground turned black and began to smoke. Poison, someone shouted. The village chief came running. What is this? Miriam and Naomi tried to run, but the villagers caught them. In their fear, Naomi confessed everything: the medicine woman, the hair, the jealousy, everything. The chief was furious. You tried to kill Faith because of jealousy? You pretended to be her friends? Faith stood there, shocked and crying. But why? What did I do to you? You did nothing, Miriam screamed, her face ugly with rage. That's what makes it worse. You do nothing, and everything comes to you. Your beauty, Daniel's love, everyone's attention. We have to fight for everything, but you just exist, and the world bows to you. The medicine woman was found and brought to the village. She revealed the full truth. These girls were willing to kill their friend, not for survival, not for protection, just for vanity. The chief banished Miriam and Naomi from the village. As they were leaving, the medicine woman said something strange. The girl's heart was pure. Even if she had drunk the poison, it would have returned to its senders. Jealousy is its own curse. Faith married Daniel, but she never forgot what happened. She learned that beauty can be dangerous, not because of what it is, but because of what it reveals in others. Sometimes, at night, she wondered, were there others in the village who smiled at her